Hello, everybody. Welcome back. More was Civilization Start Over. In this episode, we're actually gonna start in Europe because since the fall of the UN, Europe has slowly become divided, and mainly between the monarchists and the uh, democratic countries. Like, there's kind of like Iron Curtain like there was in real life with the Cold War, but unlike real life, it's slightly more violent because there's also the uh imperialist countries in Europe, and I just realized Sweden and uh Norway and Denmark don't have government icons, but we'll say Sweden's a democracy, so is Norway, but Denmark adopts a monarchy. But what really gets tensions going in this region is Yugoslavia uh sending forces into Austria. Now, why are they doing this? Well, they're imperialists and they want more land. And now that there's no UN, they can do whatever they want. So they enter the country. And yeah, it's immediately like really bad news for Austria as they lose this war pretty quickly. Especially when Yugoslavia's friend Romania decides, hey, we want some land too, and they enter the country. And now there's a war going on in Europe. Eventually the two will make quick work of Austria, making them surrender like within a month of this war breaking out. Now there's gonna be peace treaty. And here is how the peace treaty is gonna go. Uh, Austria will be fully divided between the two nations. And now Austria no longer exists. So we can get rid of this name tag for it. But this immediately sparks some tension within Europe. So much so that there's gonna be an alliance forming, and the members of the alliance will be Germany, and Poland, because they don't like expansionist countries on their border, and the imperialist nations will be upset about this, and they'll show their anger pretty quickly, because suddenly there's a whole bunch of troops on the border of both Greece and Bulgaria. Let me just get the colors right. Right. And the fighting's gonna start in Bulgaria as Romanian troops cross border and cut the country in half. And Yugoslavia also enters, capturing the other half of the country. And then Romania makes quick work of it. And then they go back down here to Greece. And yeah, Greece starts this war pretty rough, but they are able to push back surprisingly and even make an entrance into Yugoslavia. But these gains are short-lived because Yugoslavia is more powerful than Greece. They kick Greece out and push back in. Then Romania makes unexpected naval landing down here, taking this part of the peninsula, and they work together to encircle the capital of Greece. And yeah, they get this close, and then Greece just surrenders both sides, and they even surrender Crete over. So let's look at this peace treaty. I don't need to wait for this peace treaty because it's gonna be simple. Romania will annex all of Bulgaria, and Yugoslavia will annex all of Greece. And now these two countries are looking a bit large. You're supposed to be red. And yeah. And these names can be deleted because Romania and Bulgaria just jumped them. Now these two countries are looking pretty large. But what's going on over here in the Americas? Seeing as the Americas are quite divided, there's not much happening, but there's a country that's on this continent that shouldn't be, and Alaska's gonna force them out. Alaska, out of nowhere, with the aid of the Checkmark Alliance, is gonna kick Siberia off its land, out of its land. And yeah, with the whole Checkmark Alliance helping, this goes by pretty quickly. And then Alaska will offer Siberia peace, which they will take. So this land immediately gets annexed back into Alaska. But this has unintended side effects. What this will spark is Siberia and Finland joining up to jump the purple team. Now, why are both of them doing this? Finland wants more land, and Siberia just lost a lot of land, so they want to make up for it. So they decide to work together to jump this purple team, which goes surprisingly fast. They even twist the arm of Kazakhstan and say, you're gonna let us put troops through you or else. And they're like, okay, we don't want to be invaded. So yeah, this purple country doesn't last too long. In fact, they pretty much get almost immediately eliminated. And Finland will take all of this land and this major city before eventually Siberia will enter, and this area is less defended, and the countries begin to collapse anyway. And yeah, it's gonna end up looking a bit like this, with them meeting up to take out major city together. I'll make it look this instead. But yeah, that's... And the purple country, they didn't even get a name yet. They're already gone. Also, I changed the capital icon back to a circle with, like, a bold outline. I think that looks a little better. So, let's look at this peace treaty. Right, this is what the peace treaty is gonna look like. Kazakhstan, surprisingly, is gonna get some land. While Siberia gets this province, and right up here, where's the line where it's connected? There we go. And this all should be green now as well. Well, not green, whatever the hell this color is. And the rest will go Finland. Now, speaking of Kazakhstan, they don't have a government icon yet, so they're gonna finally be adapting a form of government. And the world's like, okay, cool. They're gonna, finally, like, become a democracy, right? Nope. Yeah. They become an imperialist country. What happened here, Finland? You didn't get nuked, did you? No. I messed up. So yeah, and now Europe is going like, okay, let's get another member in this alliance. So Ukraine and Caucasia join the Trapezoid Alliance. Now, why when Russia joined, you're wondering? Well, it's actually a pretty simple answer to that, because Poland is still a little land hungry. Yep. Not Poland. Finland. Jesus. Finland invades Russia and immediately takes its capital. And Poland and Germany want to limit the expansion of Finland. So Poland enters into Russia. They also kind of don't really like Russia anyway, just like real life. So yeah. Now Germany and Poland are invading Russia. And Poland actually meets up with Finland's defenses, and Germany takes the rest of Russia. And they're like, these two are looking to be like peaceful with Finland until, oh god. Yep, Finland just attacked the Trapezoid Alliance. So yeah, the Trapezoid Alliance declares war on Finland, and Finland immediately makes call arms to multiple countries. And now, the four, like, European and Western Asian, imperialist countries are now involved in this war. And it's a pretty massive regional war. And it escalates when another country decides to make their entrance into this war. And it's actually one we haven't heard from in a while. And it's not even a European country. It is actually most surprisingly of all, Australia will join the war on the side of the four imperialist nations. Now, why do they do this? Well, they want to help out their fellow imperialist countries because they're imperialists, and this causes a massive domino effect because Vietnam will join on the side of imperialism, Guyana will join, Peru will join, and now every imperialist country in the world is at war with the Trapezoid Alliance. And now the fighting is really gonna pick up and begin when Finland finally deploys the entire military onto this front. And now Finland will push Poland and Germany out of Russia. And they will be the first to enter into another country's territory that's in this massive war. And yeah, Poland is getting invaded by Finland. Germany, though, well, we gotta look at power rankings first, because this is an interesting part about the war, is that none of the countries that are in this war, besides Guyana and Finland, are in the top 10. So this was gonna be pretty interesting. But Germany is a lot stronger than these two. So they are gonna first invade Yugoslavia. Not that big though. Change my mind on how efficient I want them to be. They'll invade Yugoslavia and take one major city, while at the same time launch an invasion into Romania. And now Europe is in a massive war. And that'll do it for this episode of War Civilizations Start Over. In the next episode, we will see where this war leads us. See you guys then.